Yo, what is good, YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest ways to rank up your weapons and all that stuff here in Warzone. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, notifications turned on, and let's get into it. So ranking up in Warzone this year is a little bit different than it has been in years past. When you get into the games here in years past, when there wasn't specific challenges for Warzone, like Warzone camo grinding and everything else like that, getting stuff done via contracts was actually super unbelievably easy. If any of you guys remember back to Warzone 3, Warzone 2, or technically way back to OG Warzone, getting contracts done, leveled your guns up very, very quickly. Unfortunately, that is not really much the case this year, so you have to kind of jump into some different methods here. And the first one being basically just your double XP tokens. A little while ago, back in the update, Treyarch actually made it so that we could utilize our previous double XP tokens, our double weapon XP tokens, from Warzone 3. They brought it forward. Unfortunately, they kind of removed it, but then they added it back in. So for any guys that are wondering or kind of looking for it to be able to unlock or use your double XP tokens, you just have to go in game, and to be able to use those, that's a very straightforward process. Obviously, you want to be able to use them as much as possible. But the other thing that's going to be coming up here is that I should tell you guys that as of tomorrow, as the time I'm making this video, there will be a nice double XP event going on here, basically just for Thanksgiving. So happy early Thanksgiving to all you guys out there. But there will be a double XP event. There'll be double gobble gums, everything like that. So double XP, double weapon XP for every single game mode, every single thing. So you don't even have to technically waste any of your tokens. Just by playing normally, you will get all the added benefits here of double XP, which is unbelievably nice. Now jumping into the modes in which you should be understanding are going to be the best for experience between Battle Royale, Plunder, and Resurgence. There's 3 different modes here in Warzone, so let's kind of break it all down for you guys. Basically, the first one being the most ineffective way to do things, that's going to be Battle Royale. And the reason I should say that it is the most ineffective is because a lot of your guns, whether it be camo grinding, do take eliminations in order to level them up. Unfortunately, contracts, like I may have said or have not have said so far, contracts are not that great this year in Warzone for getting experience. Sometimes it's actually pitifully slow and bad. When you do a contract, it might get you like 100 or 200 XP. It will not really move the needle on leveling up your guns, especially if you're not having multiplayer. That's something people used to rely on, was doing contracts, and that is not going to help you guys out. And the other reason Battle Royale is just not as good is because when you're primarily going to be relying on a little bit more elimination-based things to be able to rank up your guns, you're not going to be getting nearly as many eliminations in Battle Royale. So if you're purely going for leveling up purposes, Battle Royale is not something you guys want to be playing. Moving on over to Resurgence or Plunder, these are basically going to be your 2 best things you guys can possibly play, and it's relatively going to be a little bit more equal with some nuances on what you guys want to do or what is going to be best for you. So if you take a look here first at Resurgence, Resurgence is the Resurgence game mode. Your XP per kill between Battle Royale and Resurgence and Plunder is not really going to change all that much. It basically will be about the same. The only difference is that obviously Resurgence, it does take your team staying alive a little bit later into the game in order to stay there, whereas Plunder may last a little bit longer, and also you will be able to get, I guess technically speaking, more kills depending on how the Plunder match goes. But overall for Resurgence, if you guys are going to be playing that, that's going to be great because more kills equals more XP. The longer you play the game, the better. And of course, when you get to the very end and get that victory, that allows you to get more XP to overall rank up and get to a faster prestige, and then even allows you to rank up your guns faster, you get more stuff done for your battle pass. Resurgence is overall a very effective way to level up, and so I'd recommend if you guys are going to be playing either Battle Royale or Resurgence to stick strictly to Resurgence. Jumping in a little bit more to Plunder though, and the nuances of Plunder, there are contracts. You can get a lot of kills when you do play Plunder, which is quite nice. So for any guys out there that maybe aren't the strongest player, maybe Resurgence is a little bit tough, you feel like you're not going to be getting as many kills, Plunder will be the move, I'd say, probably for the mass majority of people, just for getting pure kills. You can still do your contracts and everything else like that, but I don't believe your end game reward bonus is going to be as good as it would be in Resurgence. It's just something that you can focus on getting more kills, not really worry about having your team get kicked out of the game. It is just that kind of fact of the matter of that Plunder is made as a total Resurgence TDM style mode that has somewhat of an objective. But since a lot of these things are going to be elimination based, let's actually get in here and show you guys some of the different things you can do to rank up your guns faster. So taking you guys in here with me into my loadout section, we can just jump in here. We go to my custom loadout 1, go to my XM4. I have the ranked play skin on there. We can go over here to customize camo. And basically when you go to Warzone, all of these challenges are going to be elimination based. Actually right behind my face cam, this is like from level eliminations 5 all the way up to 100. is 100 eliminations with this. Then you can get some challenges done like this. And then getting Gold Tiger does take you getting 5 kills while being the most wanted contract, which is a little bit weird. I don't really like that one too much, but it is what it is. But kind of regardless, you can get a lot of experience just simply by using a variety of guns. And it is very nice that here in Warzone right now, you do have the opportunity to use a variety of guns, as a vast majority of the Black Ops 6 weaponry is within the top sort of meta area, or to very close up in there in like that A tier slot. There's like, you know, there's like meta, A tier, B tier, so on and so forth. And normally speaking, A tier to meta is where a lot of the BO6 guns fall. So you should have a relatively easy time leveling the guns up. And even the better part about them is that you get a lot of the more effective attachments to use them and make them really good very early on, like your compensators, your longer barrels, your vertical foregrip, even your stocks and your optics. You get pretty much all that stuff very early on, so you can rank up very quickly by playing Plunder Resurgence, getting some camo challenges done. You will rank up very quickly, and especially when you combine that with double XP, double weapon XP, you are going to be flying through the levels. One of the last things I should say here about this in terms of leveling up, one of the most effective, if not the most effective ways to rank up in the entirety of Black Ops 6 Warzone, when you combine everything, is going to be zombies. And for those of you guys that do have zombies, I want to tell you to go ahead and try the zombies directed game mode, because what that does is that caps your levels, the rounds you're going to get to, at about 15 or so. So you have all the, you know, the directions, everything like that is the directed mode. So you can actually stop it, and it will repeat early rounds over and over and over again, making it so that the zombies don't get tougher to take out. You still get all your eliminations, you can get your critical kills, everything like that. Then I've even taken pretty much, for instance, my LW3 sniper rifle from level 1, a base level 1, to level 22 using some double XP in about an hour. So I got an unbelievable amount of levels doing it that way. So truly speaking, if you do have access to Black Ops 6, playing zombies in the directed mode is the most effective way to level your guns up. If not otherwise, I'd say Plunder Resurgence, doing double XP tokens, leveling up your guns, doing the contracts and kills for them, just pretty much putting everything together. That'll be the most effective for all the free-to-play people. But if you have the full game, zombies directed mode will be the best thing for you guys. That's about all I got for you guys here today. Unfortunately, there's no other extra sort of like hints, tips, and tricks or glitches and stuff like that to really just absolutely speed through your XP. They've definitely dumbed down the amount of things you can do to really fly through your XP. I'm not really sure why they did that, especially specifically with the contracts. It really wasn't needed at all. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, enjoyed some of the direction I gave you guys, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, notifications turned on, check out this other video on screen. I'll see you all next time.